All right, so this job, we are digging out a garage. Got a mark out. It's very useful when the mark out for the electric is over there, even though the box is over here. And somehow that has to get to here. Where's this thing going?
See that stake up on the hill?
I got the one there.
And then
There's a paint mark up there. Is that electrical or is that us?
let me see. This is the other, this is a corner. So it's 34 across, and then you see
That's a corner.
that's a corner there.
Okay.
And then there's a corner up in there.
Okay, cool.
And
These gonna be some high walls.
what's that?
It's gonna be some
Well,
high walls.
we're pulling it back. So like we're gonna just grade the slope in. It's not ideal.
Okay. Well, that's easy enough.
This paint mark here is our dig elevation.
Oh.
So I've got the laser all set up off this mark, straight back in. Yes.
Well, my one-day job of easy digging just turned into a two-day job because this is hard as a rock. We have to go get another bucket to break through this stuff, but we'll get her done. All right. Alright, well, as you saw, that hole is actually where I need it to be. There's a little hump here we have to take out. There's a hump there. This other part here is good. So the main thing right now is I'm just bulking this out. So most of this is above grade, which is where we want it. We don't want to be below, we want to be above for this step. So once I'm done bulking this, then I'll start scratching it up with the tooth bucket, which normally I would be bulking with, but someone didn't bring it. So yeah, when he gets back, I'll load him up, and then we will hopefully, once all this stuff, what I'm sitting on, along with this pile is gone, my normal truck driver is coming back with the tooth bucket, so hopefully he'll be here within the hour or so, and hopefully I'll be able to get this pile out of here within an hour or so. So this was supposed to be a one-day dig, but a couple things went wrong, some stuff I won't talk about, and nothing bad, just personnel issues. And then some things, I don't know, nothing really went right. Everything's going wrong, but we're getting it done. So instead of this being a one-day project, it's going to be a two-day project, which sucks, but it is what it is. Good morning, it is Sunday, day 2 of this project. Day 2 of this one-day project. And we're not bringing this truck. So, for you truckers, you might notice something there. That is a caged brake. That is a blown seal. So not only that, it also, one of the air line, it's a 1/4-inch line that goes from the pump, or from the air, like whatever distribution box, to the hydraulic pump is also leaking. So it's hard to get the body up in the air. You got to build a lot of air pressure, then put it up. But that wheel seal is a big problem. So we're gonna go to plan B, which I don't really like, because it's my side dump trailer, but that's big. So let's see. day 3. We've been here for about an hour, and I don't think we're going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, wait. A bunch of trucks are leaving. Maybe. Seems like a bad accident, so. But this is why nothing gets done. Alright, I didn't film really anything today other than being stuck in traffic from that rollover. I just was doing a lot of haul off and shaping, so this is what we got. All right, so this is a hole here. There's a small hole here. Supposedly all this is it's too high by about an inch, or not an inch, about a foot. I sloped the bank around, but this is like trying to hit through rock. Stuff is so hard. So I'm just gonna take the laser, see where it's at with that, and go from there. Day 4. Well, this turned into a job. I actually don't know how to replace a wheel seal, so I don't know if this is normal or not, but ta-da! I think we're gonna have this thing finished today. I really hope so, because I want to get back to trucking where I'm making good money, not running a bid 3 days over what it was supposed to take. But you know what? That's what happens when drivers are supposed to be like, yeah. When you build these bids, it's like, oh, I'm gonna have this many trucks running, and I'm gonna be in the machine, and etc., etc. And then when said trucks aren't running, you're not in a machine because you're doing everything, and you're down trucks because one of them has a leaky wheel seal, and you know, etc., etc. It is what it is. It screws everything up. It screws the timetables up. But you know what? It's part of the business we're in. So let's get down there and get going. I gotta pull a little bit off the one side, just maybe like 2 or 3 more feet, which will be good. Easy morning. Then haul in some material to fill in low spots, and then I'm going to run, what do you call it? Then I'm gonna run some gravel in, spread it out, and that should be it. So let's get to it. Great, now we have an issue with the Engcon head. This is like a constant battle with this fucking thing. I think it's stupid because altogether the whole head and everything is like over 100 grand, and it shouldn't be this hard. But essentially what happens is there's electrical pins that communicate from the machine to the head, and they just get pushed in. Don't know why, but they do. Then you have to take pliers and pull them back out. It's just a huge pain in the ass, which shouldn't be a thing. So these are the pins right there. They all should be even. See how a bunch of them are pushed in? Like right there. Those are the pins. They should all be even, but they're not.
Same one we did trouble with?
Yeah, it's always these pins. Like, you'd think you spend 100 grand on the thing, you'd think it'd be okay.
Well, hopefully that involves 100 grand on one.
Ow! But I keep hitting my head. So there's no brain left because I keep hitting my head trying to fix it. So of course I'm gonna spend another 100 grand on it. Why are you being so silly, Brian? All right, so here's the deal. It's still not working. So I gotta cut this back a little more to those orange things. So I'm just gonna use a regular bucket, but let me explain what's happening. So as you know, these pins, see how they're all even right now? That's how they're supposed to be. Now what is happening is whatever held those pins like back, it's not working right. So when I put it in, when it slides in, when it hits the contacts that are in there, which I'm sure you guys on like a TV or something will be able to see this, but there's like two copper contacts in each one of these. And when they're hitting that, there's no backing or anything on that head over there. So they just get pushed in. So the Engcon gave us a part number for it, but when we called the dealer to get the part, they didn't, said the number wasn't valid, so they're now trying to figure it out. And for now, I guess our plan is we're gonna go get some super glue and try to put a base or dab a glue at base of each one of these contacts, and hopefully that will give enough pressure to hold it out so I can use it to clean all this up. Still a little low right here, but they're gonna work on that tomorrow apparently. So I'm going to grab the grade rod and just see how far off we are. I know that corner's high, that corner's high, this area is low, this area should be pretty smooth. So we'll shoot up the laser and then I'll load this into the back of the side dump, and then that's it, we're out of here. And then the concrete guys come tomorrow and they're gonna smooth everything out and do whatever it is. So have those plugs, I'd probably be a lot happier with it. I do. Now, I'm going to say, none of this is keeping me from buying another one. I'd buy more Engcon heads in a heartbeat. I've used lots of them. This is the only one I've really had this major issue with. So. I don't know when it's going to get posted, but there's a long video I made. It has a lot of cab shots like this, so me running my sucker lot, which is annoying for a bunch of people. So I don't know how I'm going to edit it or when I'm going to edit it. Eventually it will get posted. And that is the first job with this machine and this head. It was a wetlands rehabilitation job, and that's when you can you'll see the start of the problems. So we thought it was with the wiring, so we literally went through all the wiring, and no one could figure out that it was that plug. But that plug is the issue.